What is up, everybody? My name is Gareth and welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone Craft. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I got an exciting episode ahead of us. As you guys have noticed, we're at our gold farm. Now, we built this farm a few episodes ago, and it's actually being really productive. I'm pretty sure these ones have them, and this was me crafting just like for an hour while I was here yesterday. But we're not actually here to work on this gold farm, because the gold farm is perfect. What we're really here and what we're interested in is this bartering farm. You see, we built this a few episodes ago, and you could probably notice there's already a big difference. There's only 3 piglins instead of 4. The reasoning for that is actually quite simple. The spigot was making it so if I only have 1 block between item drops, they get together. For some reason, I don't know why, but it was happening, and I decided to, reduce it by 1 and just keep spigot, because spigot actually helps run the server a lot smoother and all that. But anyway, that's beyond the point, because that was a really easy upgrade. Didn't need a video. I didn't think to talk about it. What we're really here to fix is an issue that came up with the new Minecraft update. You see, we are now playing in 1.16.4. In fact, if you look at the upper left corner of the screen, you can see 1.16.4. Last time we played, we were playing 1.16.2. Actually, the last time we managed the barter farm, we were playing 1.16. That's when this was built. That's when the upgrades were made. And there have been some changes to bartering. You see, originally, there were 13 items plus some miscellaneous stuff that came into this farm. And these items were, in order that I put them here, iron nuggets, quartz, glowstone, magma cream, yep, ender pearls, string, fire charges, leather, nether bricks, obsidian, crying obsidian, gravel, soul sand, and finally, just a whole bunch of stuff like fire potions, soul speed boots, soul speed books, and water bottles. Now, you might have noticed there were 2 other items there, and these other items are actually spectral arrows and blackstone. Both of these items are new to the 1.16.4 bartering, and they have replaced, if I'm correct, glowstone and magma cream. So these 2 items are no longer in use. So that's actually going to be fix number 1. But of course, that's not a video. We've been here for 2 minutes, and I'm going to fix this really quickly. So why am I recording, you might be asking yourself, and that's a very fair question. Let's put blackstone here and spectral arrows here. Okay, there you go. Well, to tell you the truth, this bartering farm has a couple other issues. Firstly, these chests back here are piling up a lot, and I want to add another chest here to the side that won't be visible from inside, but will act as a leftover deposit for anything that doesn't fit into these chests. But that's not all. You see, as I was AFKing here, I noticed a small issue. Sometimes these hoppers clog up, especially these last 2. And the reason for that is, and we're actually going to pop into my spectator account really quick. So we're going to pop into the spectator account. And you can see, whoops, just chugging a little bit. You can see back here, this is the line of hoppers that we have. And the issue is it's a single line. And that means this last hopper will often get clogged if all 3 piglins are dropping items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this back and make it so each of them has its own hoppers. And I'm just going to leave the rest because the rest works. And, our elevator. And then we're going to add that leftover chest over here in the end. That will go all the way down, hopefully. And that's sort of going to fix it. Now, I know this doesn't sound like a lot, but this is sort of important if we want to get this bartering farm to work, because I was wasting a lot of items, and there are just a lot of items in general. And yeah, especially the blackstone. Like, actually, I'm curious to see how backed up this is. Oh, not too bad, actually. But the blackstone is really important to me. I love building with blackstone, and having a renewable source of it is going to be really important. So yeah, we're actually going to pop it back into my person over here and into the replay mod, and we're going to get started on this build. So hearing the music, shall we? Okay guys, so we're back. I have since dropped off all the crap that I had in my inventory, and I also brought in some extra shulkers here, and the farm is fixed. So now all we have to do is pop gold in there, and they're gonna start bartering, hopefully without bottlenecking too much. It might still bottleneck just a little bit, but it shouldn't be as bad as the last time. And as you can see, I also added this drop chest pile here that will hopefully fill up as all the other chests. This is sort of just backup, you know. I know it looks a bit ugly, but I'm fine with it. And yeah, so you might be wondering, okay, but that was like, what, 10 minutes of video maximum? You're right, we're not done yet. We still have 2 more things to do, both of which require me to AFK. So I thought just for once we can make a little fun time-lapse out of this. I'm going to AFK here at the farm, manually, so clicking, etc. to actually kill the pigmen. And I'm also going to AFK at the Bartering Farm. Now, before we can get started, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dump all this gold in, and we're going to let that sip through to the bottom before I hit the button. And hopefully then I can send the minecart and it will distribute things fairly. You might be wondering, okay, why are we AFKing? We're AFKing for two different reasons. First, I need some XP. I died and I don't have much anymore. Secondly, all my boots are missing soul speed. And soul speed is actually an enchantment that is dropped by right here. Okay, we can actually apply it to our boots right now. Or maybe, yeah, we don't have the XP. Anyway, the point is, I want to apply soul speed free to all the... Okay. To all the boots that we have on ourselves and in our dead kits. So we can be full of enchantments in our boots, minus Frostwalker, which I hate. But the main reason isn't that, because I could just do that off camera, just a really small thing. What we really need is splash fire resistance potions. And we need a bunch of these. So I actually want to fill free shulker boxes with these potions. And you can see we have a lot of stuff here. Some of these is scrap, some of this isn't. I'm not going to use the drinking ones, so I am going to throw those out. And yeah. I'm just going to let everything filter and then I'll throw stuff out while this filters down to the minecart. So it might take a little second, but I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along in this time-lapse. You know, we haven't actually had a time-lapse of me just farming, which is something I do a lot. And as I said before, I really want to start bringing you guys along with me when I do this sort of resource gathering, so you can see what really goes behind the door in me running this survival series, because there's a lot of stuff you guys don't see. And this is just one example of it. I spend hours AFK for resources and resource gathering, etc. And I thought, you were born on these shulker boxes, weren't you? 1 second. I can fix that. I forget that there can't be spawnable spots here, or they will spawn on them. There you go. I'm not going to fight you, but I'm just going to let you stay there. You'll despawn at some point. And yeah, so for here, I'm going to... First, let's gather all the blackstone and spectral arrows and put them in the right chest. Still sort of trickling down, but it's fine. Yes, I know the blackstone slab doesn't really go there, but it's fine. We have a lot of spectral arrows. Okay, it seems to have stopped flowing. I'm also going to throw away these boots because I don't really need them. Oh, actually, I have a better idea. We could unenchant them and get some XP back. There you go, making the most out of this farm. Little tips and tricks for you, since I'm never going to use iron boots regardless. Might as well use them for someone else. Something else we really do need to install, though, is a garbage place. We don't have anywhere to throw out garbage. Okay, so that's that. Screw it, I'm going to throw this out too. Yippity. Okay. Regular fire resistance potions are also going to be thrown out. Then books, I'm going to check what I can make out of these, actually. So let's see. Soul speed 2, soul speed 2. So we have one soul speed free. You know what? I'm just going to keep the soul speed free and I'm going to throw everything else out. We'll get more soul speed frees and I don't want to waste any more XP on this. So there. And I believe most of this is crap. There's a fire res potion there. But most everything else. And the gold, I guess we can keep. Everything else I'm just going to throw out. I can throw out the gold. Here's the thing. When you have farms that produce these things by the tons, a little bit of them really doesn't make that big of a difference. So, you know. Might seem dumb to throw it away, but it does sort of make sense. See, that's a lot of enchantment books. Okay, how are we doing here? Almost done. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for that to be done, and then I'm going to hit the time-lapse, and, yeah. I'll see you guys after the time-lapse. Cueing the music. Okay guys, so we're back. What you saw there was about an hour and a half of time lapse, maybe a little bit more. I was doing stuff around the apartment, cleaning, making lunch, etc. And I just stayed here with an auto clicker, just clicking away at it, and we managed to get everything that I wanted. I have already filled these, and there's still some left over here. It's been trickling down slowly, but yeah. We got a lot of stuff, and not only that, the gold is absolutely full. Well, not absolutely, but there's a lot of gold, and there's even a lot of gold bars since I was killing them. And I sort of want to show you guys a little something, because I realized that you guys might not know how to, like, stay here and just auto-click. So for some farms, this is really easy. All you have to do is stay here, hold down the button, you can put a weight on your mouse or whatever, and you can just go on your merry way. But in this case, I can't, because if I activate this, and we're going to start lagging a bit, so I apologize, I actually need to stay here and click. Right? But it'd be pretty boring for me to stay hours at a time here clicking. So, my solution is to employ an auto-clicker. Now, let me just really quickly kill these guys so it doesn't lag me out. And let us really quickly transition into... outside of this, into the monitor space. So this is the auto clicker I make use of. It was by somebody saying Smith, J Travis, or J Travis Smith, I assume. And to download this, it's actually really easy. All you gotta do is you gotta go to this link, which it'll be in the description down below. I was looking in the wrong place, sorry. You go on here, code, download zip file. It's gonna download a zip for you, and then we can just quickly close Minecraft. Pull the zip out, and then I already have it downloaded, that's why it's complaining. Open the zip, you will see this folder here. You can click on it, and then just bring out the autoclicker.exe. I already have one, but I'm going to replace it for the sake of this video. Then you're free to delete this and close this up. And then what you do is you actually double-click the autoclicker, and it's going to open up that window. Go wherever you like. So in my case, I'm going to go over here, and you can see they're going to start pouring. Open up the auto clicker, select whatever mouse you want. In this case, I actually want both of these, because what I do is I put food on the other side. And if you open up the auto clicker, the good delay for you to be able to have a full hit with a sword is 2,000 milliseconds. That is 2 seconds. While here you could probably get away with like 60,000 milliseconds, since you're probably not gonna need it. And then just return here. And whoops, it's gonna kick in. It might take a second. And if I can get my mouse right, there you go. That's all you need to do. My hands are free. And I just stay here, and every 60 seconds or every minute it's going to eat, and every 2 seconds it's going to hit the pigment. And this way I can just stay here and not care about this, and go off, do other things, and this is how you actually AFK. So remember that you lose hunger and health in hard mode if you are in hard mode, which means that you do have to enable the other click. So you have to enable the clicking on the other side for you to feed, or you will starve if you do this for a long time. If you're on easy or normal, I don't think you starve just from hitting mobs, as long as you don't move, which you won't. So you can just do the left mouse button, but it's good to have the right mouse button as well. You can see it does hit the mobs, so, you know, be careful. The clicker isn't too advanced, but it does do the job here, you know. So make sure if you download this, you run it like this, and if you encounter any issues, let me know. You can also go to GitHub. The guys are super nice that developed this, and I think this is a really useful tool. Otherwise, I would not have brought it up with you guys here on Redstone Craft. You know, I don't usually review stuff here, but yeah. As you can see, we're hitting, and now to stop again, all we have to do is open the clicker, click on stop. Now I'm actually going to overlap Minecraft so we can get back to our deals. Now, for the farm, if you are running this farm, I advise you to hit that button and just clear these out. And then my trick is I do this. That's not what I wanted to click. and just try to click on a hopper. These ones back here are the best, just to dump stuff. And you can head your way back. Okay. So now we have the potions, and we've just reviewed a little auto clicker for you guys. So what next? Well, now all we have left to do is soul speed. Now I already have one soul speed free book. Okay, there's another one there, and there's another one there. Okay, cool. So I think we have 3 dead boxes, or actually 2 dead boxes plus our own. So this should be relatively easy. Gearbox, dead box 2, dead box 1. Boots. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Nor is that. I believe you're the ones that don't have soul speed at the moment. There you go. Now I'm actually going to put the ones that are full back in the dead boxes. And we now have soul speed. Now, I don't know if I showcased this, but soul speed allows you to run fast on soul sand and soul soil, so I can actually test that out really quick. So I'm curious to see if anything has overflown yet. No, it hasn't. Okay, well, nevertheless. Whee! This is actually really fast. And I think it's even faster on soul soil, so... But I might be wrong. Don't take my word for it on that one. Bam! With that, ladies and gentlemen, I know this was a bit of a weirder episode. We did a bunch of stuff, but it's all stuff that we sort of had to do. Ow, I am apparently unable to fly back into the gold farm. 1 second. There you go. Okay, cool. Forget where it is. Didn't get too much stuff. They still got a bit. Anyway, point here is, I know this was a bit of a random episode. We did a bit of everything, but I really needed to fix the bartering farm. You can see right now they're still up at it. I think the middle ones ran out of gold. That's why he stopped. But yeah. With that, I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, that's it for today, folks. I'm out. Peace.